In this video, I'm going to show you how to create users in Windows 11. And these users are local accounts where a user can just log in into a Windows 11 computer. So I'm using Windows 11 Professional Edition, and I'm going to create some users. So to access settings, click on the search icon here. And if you don't see it here, settings, you can just type settings here. Click on settings, and on the left side, click on accounts. So you want to click on this, family and other users. I'll click on that. Click add account. Now, if you have a Microsoft email account, you can just type it in here. If not, you can click on this. I don't have this person's sign-in information. Now here's where Microsoft give you the option to create an email account. I don't want to create an email account, so I'm going to click add a user without a Microsoft account. I'll click on that, and this is where you can add a user. I'm going to type Tom. Now you can leave the password blank and you can add that password later on. So if you enter a password here, then you have to fill out all these options, security questions. So I don't want to do that. I'm just going to select next, and the user has been created here. If I click on that, I can remove the account or I can change the account type. Now, in order to add users, you must be an administrator user. So here is where I can change the account type. Now this is a local account and he's just a standard user. So a standard user means they have limited access in using the computer. So if I click the drop down tab here, I can add Tom as an administrator. So an administrator has full access. A standard user only has limited access. So I'm going to leave it as standard user. I'll click OK. I'm going to close this. So another way that you can create a user, just right click the start menu, click on run, and type NETPLWIZ. Click OK. So this user accounts window opens up. So I have 3 users here. I am the administrator here, NT. I also have John and Tom. Tom is the user I just created. Now here's where I can add users also. Click on add. I am not going to type in an email address. So all the way down, there's an option here, sign in without a Microsoft account. I'll click on that. Click on local account, and I can type in a user. I'm going to type in Sam. I'm going to type in a password, confirm password, type a password hint, click next, click finish. So the account is here. Now as the administrator, I can select, for example, Tom. I can reset his password here. I can type in a new password. I can also remove his account. I can also click on properties, and his name here, I can type full name, I can type a description, and this tab is group membership. So right now Tom is listed as a standard user. So if I want him to be administrator, I can add him to the administrators group just by selecting administrator here and clicking apply, click OK. And if I don't want him to be administrator, I just need to click on properties, group membership, click on standard user, click apply, click OK. Now another way that you can create users in Windows 11, just right click on the start menu, click on computer management, and on the left side there's local users and group. Click on the forward arrow here, and there's users and groups. I'll click on users, and I can also see a list of all the users in my computer. So to add another user here, I'll right click users, click on new user, I'll type in a name. So I can type a full name here, the username, which is Harry. That's the name he will log on to this computer with. Now I can type a password. So I have all these options here. I can leave it at user must change password at next logon. So when the user logs on, they will get an option to change their password. So I'll uncheck that. Now this is user cannot change password. So you can select that and the user cannot change his password. Password never expires. That means the password will never expire, and this is where you can disable the account. So I'm going to select password never expires. Click on create, click close. So if I want to make Harry an administrator, I can double click his name, or I can just right click, click on properties, click on member of. Now he's just a standard user. Click on add. So I'm going to type administrators. So I just need to add him to the administrators group. Click OK. So he's a member of the administrators now. Click apply, click OK. Now you can do this with all the users here. For example, John, you can do the same thing. You can change the options here. And if you right click their names, you can also reset their passwords. So I like using the computer management option here. So these are some of the ways that you can create users in Windows 11. So I hope this video was helpful to you. I thank you for watching. I ask you to subscribe.